Welcome. So using this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to create your blogs using Google Sites. So the first thing you need to do is either have a Gmail account or a Google Drive account, and you're going to access sites.google.com. Once you reach this page, you're going to go over to Create, click on that, and I usually like to click on New Sites, not Classic Sites. The New Sites is definitely more aesthetically pleasing, and the older site is it's outdated. So once it loads, it takes you to this. So this is your introduction page. This is how you're going to create everything, and this is where you're going to load all your work. So what I like to do is start by going to Pages. And so this is the first page. It's your home page. So this one's going to be your welcome page for your blog. So let's just title it Hi, and that'll be your first page. Our second page is going to be our blogs. So let's just type in blogs. And you just click this button right here, and then this pops up. You just click Done, and it adds it into your outline. When it's all completely set, they're all going to pop up here, and you can see how it happened. You can click on them, and it'll take you to each page. So one more. Our last one is going to be our video uploads, which is going to be our meet and greets. So we'll actually label that meet and greets. Done. So now you have all your pages set. Great. So we're going to go back to home. Okay. And you notice how your background is kind of plain, so you can definitely change your image and select image, or you can upload one by all means. And they already have images that you can choose from that fit the background. Nice selection. You can search by URL. If you find an image and you can't find it through their search engine, you can type it in here and it should pop up. Or you can use their search, which I'm going to do. Now I'm going to type in food writing. And let's see what we can choose from. For the sake of the blog, keep it something simple, but something that is pertaining to your theme. So I think that's great. So I'll put that in. And it should upload eventually. So you can either watermark it or leave it how it is. I think I'm going to keep it the way it is. Yep, I already adjust for you. And if you don't like the way the font is, you can go to themes and you can change. So they have all different ones. Aristotle, Diplomat. Let's see, which one do we want for our blog? Feel free to use whatever one you want. I like impressions, but I think I want to change the color. Yellow. Yeah, I want the yellow one. So that's great. So I'm going with impressions for my homepage. And we'll go to insert. And this is where you're going to start your introduction. So your homepage is the site, the first page that your viewers are going to see. So what I like to do here is make it a welcome page. So I'm going to add a text box. And this I want to be a title. And I'm going to label it welcome. And notice how plain it is. So if you go over here and you highlight these and you click on the palette, it gives you options to highlight the backgrounds. I think I want yellow, make it stand out. So it makes it a nice, gives it a pop. And I want this centered. Here we go. So that's your first. Great. And now you want to enter another text box. And this is going to be your introduction, pretty much what your readers are going to be reading. So let's do this, something simple. So that's it. Keep it simple. Doesn't need to be long. I'm going to center it. I don't like how plain it is, so I'm going to go back to the palette and I'm going to add in gray. And it still kind of meshes too much for me, so I'm actually going to add in a divider. And I'm going to move that here. Yeah, I like that much better. So you have your introduction page done. Just say hi, welcome, and then an introduction of what your readers are going to be reading throughout the site. So the next page, we'll go to blogs. Okay, so they changed the image on you. That's okay. For the sake of this, I'm just going to keep it, but you can definitely change it again back to whatever picture you want. And see if they did it to the last one as well. Yeah, they did it, which is fine. I do recommend that you do change the background images though, because it does help the readers or the viewers know that they're moving on to a new task or a new tab. So I'm going to keep this box. I think that's fine. I'm going to end in the text box. I'm going to make this yellow again. And since our blogs are going to be about food memoirs, that's what I'm going to type in, but I want to make it a title. Always proofread. And notice how they changed it after you entered. So I'm going to make it a heading. And we'll title, make it centered. Perfect. I think I'm going to add in a divider again so it doesn't mesh. I think I'll add one here. And then one again here. Perfect. So now this is where you're going to enter your food memoirs. So the first thing you do, you can either insert it as a Google Doc right here, or you can just enter it through text. I don't mind either one. If you enter it through text, this is how it will show up if you enter it that way. So you just click and paste. And this is one that I wrote. And you can definitely change, make that a heading. And I'm going to put in my name. I'll make this a title actually. And I'll make this a heading so that it's different than my text. Okay. And then here's my memoir. And you can most certainly upload it this way. And if you want, this one can be, I think I'll make it different, make it gray. And that's how you should upload it. So that'll be your first memoir, and I know you guys are going to be in groups. So then you can add your next one. Feel free to change the color so that it looks like the reader is reading a different. And then again, I'm just going to use my same memoir so that you guys kind of have an idea of what it would look like if we were to back to back. Again, make this the title, enter. I'm going to make my name a heading. So your memoirs can follow this way. I have no problem with this. I actually like this. It's very nice. Or you can insert your memoirs as Google Docs. And how to do that is, again, add in the text box. And you can embed your Google Docs here. So how you would do it is you click on embed. Actually, no, you would click on Google Drive. And if you use the food memoir and you create your own on your Google Drive, all you have to do is click on it and then click Insert. And it should pop up here once it loads. And so what I like to do here is introduce what the reader is going to be reading. So that will be gray, and we'll title it Sunday, because that's the name of my memoir. And I want this to be centered. And then you can follow that throughout the whole post. So you would put in your title, then you would upload from your drive and insert it here, and then you would add in a new title, upload from drive, and etc. So how it would look is like this. So the reader can go down to your doc, and they would actually upload like a file, which works for me as well. Both ways, fine. Both ways are very clean. I'm happy with it. So I gave you two options on how to upload your memoirs for your blog post site. Okay, so now moving on to your meet and greets. So this is where you guys are going to upload your videos on your food experiences. So I want your videos to be on how was your food experience? Where did you get your idea from? And how was your writing process? And this is where you're going to upload them. So again, add in a text box here. I always like to start with the yellow. I think it draws the eye. And then we're going to type in, make it a title, center it. You don't have to center it, I just like the way it looks. And this one's going to be our videos. So we can call it Meet the Writers. Okay. Again, dividers. They're great. Helps the reader figure out where everything starts and ends. Okay. So go back, add in a text box. And for this, I would like you to put in your name. So I will put in Meet Vanessa. And I think I'm going to keep that to the side, make this gray. And I'm going to make it heading. I'm going to enter. And I'm going to upload my video. So what you want to do to make it very simple to upload your videos to your blog is actually upload it to your Drive. So that all you have to do is click on From Drive, and then find a video that you would like to upload. I'm going to go with the sample video that I have already and insert it. And it should pop up right here. And it's going to load, which is perfect. And you can move it wherever you want, wherever you see fit. I can move it here if I want it, or I can put it back down below. I actually like that. I like that there, but I feel like it kind of crushes it. So let's move it back into its own box. This definitely gives you the option to play around with how you want it to. Perfect. So again, I want this gray. Okay. And I think I'll make this yellow. Great. And so that's where your readers will be able to see your videos. So again, meet Vanessa or whoever you're going to be, and then upload your videos to your drive, and then you can go here, click insert video, and then it will upload here. And that's it. You've created your site. So if we want, I'll go back all the way to home and we'll preview it. And this is what it's going to look like to someone who will view your site. So it says, hi, welcome, and then your introduction. And then we'll move on to your blogs. And then food memoirs, your title, our experiences through food. And then my first memoir, Sundays. And then this one is how you would upload it through a Google Drive doc. Or you can just upload it straight into the site, which was the first way I showed you. And then we'll go to our meets and greets. Meet the writers, meet Vanessa, and then you can play your video. And that's it. You've created your blog site for your project. And that's all it takes. Very simple, not too hard. Just gotta have Google Drive. Thank you for watching.